The divine feminine or sacred feminine is a concept grounded in spirituality, an energy that has been with us since the beginning of time, representing the connection to the part of your consciousness, the aspect of the self responsible for nurture, intuition, empathy, creation, community, sensuality, and collaboration, regardless of gender. The concept that the divine is feminine or that there is a feminine aspect of the divine is not novel. It transcends religions, and we see that representation in all wisdom traditions. For example, in Hinduism, she is Shakti. In Egypt, she is known as Isis. To the early Gnostics, she was Sophia. We understand the divine energy of Mother as our teacher, our guru, our healer. She is caring, nurturing. She is harmonious. Mother is intuitive and creative. It is Mother that teaches us greater ways of doing and being. She is complex with many dimensions. She brings harmony. She brings order. She is the comforter. She is the fearless warrior, the defender of her children. She can bring destruction as easily as healing. There is a widely held belief among spiritual teachers that more feminine qualities are sorely needed in the world. Humanity seems to no longer value mythology that brought us the Greek goddesses, Aphrodite, Hera, Athena, Demeter, and more. Each symbolizes a divine feminine energy that must be included in a complete human being, regardless of gender. Many spiritual teachers are proclaiming that it's time to call these feminine qualities that have been sorely missing into being, in ourselves and in the world at large. These energies are called different names, but there are 20 or 30 traits that are commonly mentioned. Mothering, tenderness, nurturing, compassion, forgiveness, understanding, empathy, love and affection, non-judgmental acceptance, abundance, including the freely given gifts of food and water supplied by the earth, beauty, transmutation, wisdom-keeping and divine awakening, inspiration, including intuition, insight, and the muses that inspire art and music and creativity, peace and harmony, sensual enjoyment, including primal awareness, health, healing, and wholeness, medicine woman qualities, integration, guardianship, ferocity, protecting, including warrior energy and destruction when necessary, high priestess mystery qualities, vulnerability, humility, patience, collaboration, inclusiveness, enhancing others' self-worth, sharing, being one with nature and protecting the planet, birthing or bringing things to life, including the cosmic womb where we birth aspects of ourselves that have remained hidden. You are the agent of peace, nurturing, abundance, beauty, and inspiration. When enough people make the conscious decision to express these values, the world will change. The future of humanity depends on meeting the challenge as consciously and as soon as possible. So we each have the divine feminine within us. We can all awaken and access and call into being our goddess within, heal ourselves and make ourselves whole. You will identify one or more for continued study and greater personal connection. Well, the way I see the goddess who represents healing and being a medicine woman and magic is as Hathor. Someone else might feel that same energy, and the representation that resonates with them might be as the Celtic goddess Brigid or the Greek goddess Panacea. If you already feel a strong connection to one or more divine feminine or divine mother or goddess figures, great. You can decide how you want to celebrate her or them in your art journal. It is a human reaction to want to have a name and an image and a story for this energy, and there's nothing wrong with that. It helps us call these energies into being. It's fun and it's enlightening to think about these energies, and we know that when we give intention and attention to something, it grows in our lives. If you have a mother or goddess figure in mind already, you may want to learn even more and explore some potential connections. If you don't yet feel the call of someone specific, my recommendation as you begin to find your goddess resonance is to focus on the traits that most strongly appeal to you and go from there. For example, if the trait compassion feels like one you want to develop a stronger connection with, you can Google Goddess of Compassion, and you can likely find several possibilities, including Kuan Yin and Tara, and see which one feels like the strongest pull or something that really calls to you. As I describe these divine feminine figures, notice when one or more particularly calls to you.